When I first started, they was hating, watch my crowd switching. You was my brother and you told me you was down, nigga. You steady talking, boy, just show me what you bout, nigga. I'm from VA and it's sad, there's so many clowns, nigga.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Onewheelrel, back at it again with another video. If this is your first time watching me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That subscribe button. And click that notification bell so you can know when I drop a vid, you feel me? I ain't gonna do too much talking. Well, I am. But I'm really finna jump right into this video. You know, as you can see by the title, talking about the first time I got locked up, you feel me? At a young age too, I was 15. So, I always like really live with my mom, and I would go to my dad's house back and forth, like for real, but my stationary home was with my mom. So basically, 1 year, you know, I was with my mom or whatever, and my dad lives in Connecticut. So 1 year, I went up for Thanksgiving, you know, and I mid visit, and I'm like, yo, like I really want to stay here. Like I want to live with my dad, you know what I'm saying? So me and my dad talked about it. He asked me about it and stuff like that, and he talked to my mom about it, and you know what I'm saying, everything was just a lot from there. So I started going to school in Connecticut, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people got a lot of fucking misunderstandings about Connecticut. Like where I was born, like the city I was born, like, and I was around, that shit is really hectic when I was growing up. Like people be like, Connecticut, what the fuck is a Connecticut? But really, if y'all went to Connecticut, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't y'all don't even understand, bro. It's like literally like a city, like a mini New York. That's what it feel like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I started going to school up there, and I was playing basketball, stuff like that. So when basketball season had ended, you know what I'm saying, you really get bored. Like it's not really a lot of stuff to do. So especially being young, you know what I'm saying, I was 15 years old. It wasn't really a lot for me to get into, so I was rapping, I was smoking every day, you know what I'm saying? It literally, and then where my dad lived at, it was really so boring. Like it was really nothing to do. So, goddamn, I started getting into different shit, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna go into detail, but I just started getting into a lot of different stuff. So me and my boy Ralph, who I played basketball with, you know what I'm saying, I was at his house one day. We was bored and shit. I even forgot what we was just talking about to like go to Walmart. But literally, he stays walking distance from Walmart. Like it's literally like a 2-minute walk, literally across the street type shit. So we was bored. Like I said, it wasn't nothing to do. We was bored. So we were like, all right, we gonna go to Walmart and shit. We went to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? It's really my first time in that Walmart. So we go to Walmart and we just looking at shit, and you know what I'm saying, we go to the back. If you in that Walmart, in the back, it was like the BB guns, like the paintball guns, all that different type of shit, you feel me? So we looking at this shit and we're like, bro, I really want this shit. Like we both saying like we want this shit in our head. So goddamn, we looking at it, and I don't know if y'all ever seen, but like BB guns, they have like a little lock on it. So in order for you to buy it, you gotta get somebody to come get it for you. Like they gotta unlock the BB guns for you. So boom, we like, shit, niggas broke, you know what I'm saying? So then we started plotting on how we was gonna get it. So we tried to take it out while it was on the thing. And I don't know who came up with the idea, but we was like, yo, let's get some scissors and cut it. So we went to that little craft hour shit, got some scissors and cut it, right? So once you cut it, you can't really walk out with the whole big plastic container, because it was a zombie one. It had two different BBs in there, BB guns in there. And then it had like a whole bunch of different shit. It's a pack. I'll probably put it like somewhere if I could find one. But so you know, you can't really just walk out with the whole little pack. So we had to go in the corner, right? and then we was just snipping away, like snipping till that shit like really broke, so we could get like the BB guns and shit like that. So once we got them out and shit, we put them in our pocket, like our pants and shit like that, and we was gone. Like literally, we was out. Like no issues. We got away free. No problems. No nobody suspicious. No nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying. Everything was good. So we go back to the house, and we over there loading up. You know what I'm saying. Playing with the BB guns and shit like that. Ooh. So I go home, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing my little brother. And really, I don't know who fault it is, but you know what I'm saying? My little brother knew that I had it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna hold off that. We just gonna say that my little brother knew that I had it. You feel me? So he wasn't really like worried about it. He was just tripping, like it's just a BB gun, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we ended up. I can't remember if we was in school or if we went back to his house, but we ended up talking about it. You feel me? Like once I got one, I started like digging into it more, like digging into it deeper and shit like that. So I started finding different ones like to get and shit like that. So we went to his house, and I don't even remember how I used to get home. I think I used to walk home, but it was a far walk. But yeah, so we went to his house, you know what I'm saying? And we was like, all right, we're gonna go back to Walmart and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we can have another one. So, boom, we go to Walmart again. This is the second time we go to Walmart and shit. So we go back to the shit, and like we just literally surveying like which guns we want, you know what I'm saying? So that was before like we even knew about like CO2s, like how CO2s work. Like you could like that shoots harder and faster and shit like that. Well, I don't even, to be honest, now I'm thinking about it, we probably wouldn't have even shot each other with that shit. We was just getting it just to get it. So boom, we see another one we want, you know what I'm saying? Same shit, same process. But actually that one was easier to rip because it was like thin, like paper, like cardboard little shit. And you could just rip it at the top. So he cut his and I ripped mine, and then we got him and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Same process, go in the corner, ooh, pop it out, put it in your pants, and then we walk out and shit like that. So that time was funny though, because he was trying to apply there. So literally like before we even got this shit, he was sitting in the back doing the application or whatever, trying to apply to the Walmart and shit like that. So, boom, we get away again, you feel me? Like we walking out Walmart and shit, we get down the corner and shit, we hype as hell, like we jumping up and shit like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We really got 2 whole guns, like it's not real guns, but at the same time, like you young, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't really shit to do. So it's like, oh yeah, we got BB guns now, like, you know what I'm saying? We them niggas for real. But really wasn't doing shit. So you know what I'm saying? We cooled out for like maybe 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Cause we literally hit that jump like back to back within like 3-4 days. So we cooled out for like maybe a week or two, maybe 2-3, and we weren't really tripping cause we was good. You know what I'm saying? So one day we all went over Ralph's house again. This time it was me, Ralph, and Nate. You know what I'm saying? We all played basketball together and shit. So we all talking and shit like that, and Nate like, he was like, yo, like I want a BB gun and shit like that, like, cause he seen us with them. Like I said, it won't really shit to do, so you know what I'm saying, niggas got something to do, like that shit like cool back then. So he was like, I want a BB gun. So me and Ralph, like, we professionals at this point, so we looking at each other like, you feel me? Should we go get him one, you know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, I was digging deeper into the shit. So I found out about CO2s, and me and Ralph was like always talking about like getting the CO2 ones next. Like that's what's gonna be our next thing to do. So we like, man, let's just go to Walmart, you feel me? And at this point, in your head, you've been doing some shit for a long ass time, you like, shit, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like after the first time, I was like, shit, fuck it. Like it was too easy like to get away with, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, boom, we're just gonna go. And you know, back at that time, two black people, you know what I'm saying, versus 3 black looking kids, like I didn't really like understand the difference until like I got, you know what I'm saying, older and shit like that. And so boom, we go in the store, you know what I'm saying. I had on like cargo shorts. I had on cargo shorts, and I think I had a Jordan jersey on with some Toro 4s. I remember, like, cause I remember my cargo shorts was too big. So me, Nate, and Ralph, we go in the Walmart store, you know what I'm saying. We just chilling, we vibing and shit like that. And we go to the back. So on the way to the back, Ralph already grabs the scissors. Like I said, like at this time, shit was just so like professional, you feel me? Like it was just, you know what I'm saying, just that easy. So we go to the back, I get mine, and then Ralph get his. So when I got mine, I went to the front of the store, you feel me? I went to the front. I went to a different spot than last time because there was too many people over there. I went to the front of the store by the men's section and was just cutting and shit. So I already had mine on me. I put it in my shorts, you feel me? But like I said, my pants was too big. Like it was too big for me. So like basically I was just having to hold it like grip it as I'm walking. So then we go back so Ralph could get his. And it's like this white man like standing there, like he got a hat on and shit, like a real like weird looking dude. So we talking and shit like that. Ralph was like, nah. He was like, this shit too hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna come back later and we gonna wait and shit like that. So I'm like, bruh, just get your shit and go. So he snipped his shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he snipped, no, he already had it. He snipped his shit and I was like, bro, just get your shit and go. Cause like after he did that shit, like we won't feel in the vibe of that one dude. So he like, yo, he was like telling me some shit in my ear, like he think like that's somebody like working for the junk. Like I didn't know about like secret shoppers and shit like that. So he was telling me, he's like, nah bro, let's dip. So boom, I'm like, all right, boom, fuck it, we going. I still got my shit in my pants, you feel me? Got my shit in my pants. I'm like, all right, come on, we out. Boom, I'm the first one. So I'm coming out the aisle, whatever, and I look back and I see Ralph throw his gun like in like some fucking animals or some shit like that. I still had my shit. I would have did the same thing, but I still had my shit in it, right? So we coming out the end of the aisle, like, and then right here is the checkout. So I'm walking literally like this is the aisle right here, and I'm walking out, boom. So as soon as I like hit the end of the aisle, I see the police on the right of me, right? So I keep walking, and then, no matter of fact, I seen the police, then like the gun fell like down my shorts, like it fell down my shorts, and I literally had to grab it and pick it back up. So I kept walking, and then Ralph and Nate stopped. So I don't know why in my head, bro, I literally just stopped too. Like I could have literally peeled, I could have ran, I could have did everything, bro. I could have just got away completely, and I probably would have like hauled ass on them niggas. Like I was probably fast as hell back then, so I probably could have dipped and shit like that. But once they said hey, like to Nate and Ralph, I stopped too. So that fucked me up. And then the dude that we had suspected the whole time, he was like, yeah, him too. Like he was talking about me. So like at this point, bro, if I get caught, you feel me, I'm just like, shit, like it ain't really much I could do now. Like the gun on me, you feel me? We in the store, the nigga been watching us the whole time. They got cameras, so it's like I'm caught. So I just walk back and shit like that. Nigga grabbing me, you feel me? He grabbing me, pulling me. Then he stripped the gun off my hip. Like you would think that shit was a real pole the way he took that shit off. Like took the real pole off and shit. And then he cuffing me and shit like that. He talking to me and I forgot what he's saying, but I'm telling him like, yeah, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, we did it. I did it. It won't no way around it and stuff like that. And then we were getting locked up in the front of the store, bro. Like, literally, that shit was so embarrassing, bro. That shit is probably one of the most embarrassing things, bro. Everybody is looking at us. And then I see a kid I knew from school. I think his name was Alex. He was looking at me on the left side. And he was like, I'm like, bro, this is not the time to be like trying to say what's something out of your head at me. Like, you see I'm getting like arrested. I'm getting put in handcuffs. You over here talking about something with sup and shit. But I was like, shit, I did, you know what I'm saying? I accept my fate. Like, I did it. It is what it is. So they take us to the back of Walmart. And they getting our names down and shit. Like, every name, you know what I'm saying? So after that, they was like, all right, you know, you guys are not allowed in the store. They was on some shit like, are y'all the kids who be coming up here taking the shit all the time? They was like, a couple of days ago. We was like, nah, we ain't come a couple of days ago. So it must be on another person on our scheme. Like, somebody had to like get the drop when we was doing this shit, cause ain't no way like we was just there a couple of days ago. So we was just playing it off like, nah, this is our first time doing this shit. Woo woo. So boom, we walking out from the back of the store and then going to the front and shit. Handcuffs on, everything. That shit was so embarrassing, bro. Like, my heart was beating so fast. Like, I wasn't even really scared that I was gonna going to jail or nothing like that. I was just scared because my dad is like really like, bro, if y'all see my dad, bro, my dad's like 6'5", like he's big as hell, like really big. I'm like, bro, I just don't want my dad to find out and shit like that. So we in the car, it's me and Nate in the car, Ralph in the other car, cause he I think he was 18. I think he was 17 or 18 at that time. So we in the car and shit, and I'm just sick. Like, I'm just fucking like, damn, can we just get this shit over with? I just want to go. So we go to the jail and shit like that. And I think before in the office, Ralph told me, he said they can only hold you for a certain amount of time. So I was like, all right, shit, I'm just gonna wait it out type shit. I'm just gonna, you know, wait till they release me and shit like that. I wasn't thinking like, damn, I'm a minor, like they gotta release me to somebody. And I'm not sure if they really would have just released me or what the case may be, but all I know is we got to the jail and shit like that. They was fingerprinting me, all that extra shit. They was like, take the laces out your shoes, some more shit. I can't even, no, I didn't even take the laces out my shoes. I took my shoes off. Like, that's when I was back like real heavy in the sneakers and shit like that. So I didn't even take the laces out my shoes. So they put me in a cell by myself. It's fucking blood on the floor, man. It's cold as hell. They asking like who can come pick me up type shit. And I'm like, my dad out of town. Beautiful ass day outside. So I was like, my dad ride motorcycles and shit like that. He in a motorcycle club, so he gone. He can't even come get me. He not gonna be back for a couple hours. So after that, like, Nate got released first. He called his parents and shit like that. His parents came and got him. Ralph was still sitting in the cell until they released him. They didn't even hold him that long. So I was the last person in the cell. Like, they was trying to figure out where I live. I was giving them the wrong address and some more shit. They was trying, bro, they literally went out my neighborhood to figure out where we lived at. So I probably sitting in the cell for like 5-6 hours maybe. From like, it was light outside, and then it was like dark as hell once, you know what I'm saying, everything happened. So they ended up finding my house, knocking on the door, and, you know what I'm saying, telling my dad like what was going on. So he ended up coming to the jail. You know what I'm saying, getting me out, whatever the case may be. I wasn't like, I didn't have no bond or nothing because I was monitoring and shit like that, but you know what I'm saying, he got me out and stuff like that. I'm just trying not to look at him like at all, because at this point I'm like, damn, like I fucked up, I'm embarrassed, like I know he disappointed type shit. So my dad is really known for like punching in the chest, you feel me? Like I said, my dad's a big dude. So anytime he touch you, like, it hurt. You feel me? And I'm 15, I'm little and stuff like that. So we in the car, and I'm like, whole ride, I'm like, damn, like I'm anticipating him to punch me like in my chest and shit like that, like hard as hell, cause you know what I'm saying, that's what he does. So every like red light, I'm closing my eyes. Like, bro, he about to hit me and shit. Like, I just don't want to see it come. I just want it to happen. Every red light, I'm probably like, we probably hit every single red light but one on the way home, and it was like 5. So he ain't do nothing yet, like at all. So we getting out the car. He opened the garage door and we going up the steps to the house. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm really like, this is the scary part because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, jail was not even scary. Getting locked up was not scary. The police was, none of that was scary. The scary part was facing your parents. So we walking up the steps, you feel me? And like the way our house set up, like the front door, it's like it's on a hill. So like the garage is at the bottom, and then you go up the steps and it's the kitchen, and then you walk to the living room, and then another upstairs. So we walking upstairs from the garage, and I get in the kitchen. So I'm about to go upstairs to my room. Next thing I know, like my dad just like, bro, my dad hit this mean ass spin, looking like the biggest dude like on the earth. Like he literally hit it like this, bro, big ass spin and shit like that. Looked at me, said boom, punched me in my chest, bro. I swear to God, this is probably the only time I ever like would say I ever got my ass beat, like fighting wise, and like, you know what I'm saying, fighting wise, bro. That's the only time I could really say I ever got my ass beat on any case. Literally punched me. I flew back into the fridge, like I'm on the fridge like this. My dad is jumping me by himself, bro. Like he punching me, he's stopping me, bro. Keep in mind though, I didn't even tell y'all, but he got black Timbs on. He's stopping me like I'm some nigga on the street. Like, you feel me? I can't even be mad or nothing like that, but like he's really whooping my ass, like really whooping my ass. Not even no belt or none of that shit. I don't know if anybody else's parents do that shit. My dad's fucking me up right now. Like, my dad is treating me like I fucking try to steal his wife's purse on the street. He just caught up to me like literally boom, 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 stop, boom, boom, boom. I'm crying. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. He like, you sorry cause you got caught? Some. So, goddamn, he told me he stopped. Like this shit probably, it felt like 5 minutes. This shit probably lasted like a minute maybe. So I go upstairs and shit, I'm crying and shit like that. I'm looking in the mirror because I'm like, damn, like I may look fucked up. Like I may have to get a new fucking body or some shit because that nigga just whooped my ass. I'm looking in the mirror, I'm trying to figure out like, you know what I'm saying, if I got any scars and shit like that. He come in the bathroom still crying and shit. He like, give me your phone. So I gave him my phone and shit like that. That's like really like was the ultimate like heartbreak for me, because bro, when I was growing up, bro, I love having my phone. Like that shit is crazy. I'm like, man, gave him my phone. I was hurt. I literally sat there in the dark all night. Then my stepmom came over and shit like that. I don't care what she was talking about. But yeah, she came over and shit. She was just chatting and shit like that. I don't know what the fuck she was chatting about, but we not even finna get into detail on that shit. But that shit, bro, that shit was really crazy, bro. That shit really like taught me a lot. I promise, like I never, but I did shit, but I never got in trouble like to the point where like I would ever, like when I tell y'all, bro, ass whoop, y'all wouldn't even understand the feeling, bro. That shit is something different. You feel me? But I learned my lesson, you feel me? Jail is not cool. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the only time something has happened to me, but you know what I'm saying? I never went back to jail on no serious like crime or none of that shit like that. You feel me? I do not recommend nobody to go to jail or to fucking steal from Walmart, even though I be in Walmart eating candy, you feel me? But that's a whole different thing. You're not going to jail for that shit. But yeah, man, make sure y'all, bro, look, if the shit go by twice, don't do that shit a third time, because the third time is really like the last strike, bro. Don't even steal at all, bro, because all that shit is karma. All that shit is going to come back to you. Everything you do in this world is going to come back to you in some way, shape, or form, you feel me? So just keep positive energy. Do not do negative things, because even though it is Walmart, you feel me, it ain't really like somebody, it's still like it still hold value somewhere in the world, you feel me? So it's always gonna come back. So when I was young, I used to blame Nate for it because, you know what I'm saying, every time that we went with Nate, you feel me, it was like we wouldn't get caught, but the one time we was with Nate, we got caught. But really it was just me just not supposed to be doing the shit I was doing. So you feel me, I learned my lesson, you know what I'm saying? I never went back to jail on nothing serious, like no crime, on none of that shit, you feel me? But this is the end of the story, you feel me? Make sure y'all leave a like on this video, comment any story times you want to see, you feel me? Make sure you hit the subscribe button and share this video, you feel me? Right now, we just growing as a family, you feel me? I'm trying to think of new ideas to do and shit like that. I wanted to do a monkey today, but I need a haircut. I'm about to get my hair done in a little bit, and I'm about to go get a haircut because I got an interview Thursday, you feel me? So I'm about to get right, you feel me? I'm about to get right. But I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me, supporting me. Like, I'm getting a lot of love on my Instagram and shit like that, you feel me? So y'all just keep rocking with me, you feel me? We gonna boom soon. It's only bound to happen, you feel me? I'm getting more consistent videos every day, one to two videos every day, you feel me? So y'all just keep rocking with me. Y'all keep fucking with me and shit like that. Other than that, it's being your boy Onewheelrel. And I'm gone.